Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes, and I'm back today to share with you guys my warm review on the Mental Health Awareness Collection by Scentsy. So I have already done a first sniffs, first reaction video to this, so if you have not checked that out, I would definitely check that out on my channel. But I've had a chance to warm them, and let me tell you, my opinion has changed on these bars. So we will go ahead and get right into it. This mental health awareness collection is not going to be available until May 1st. So on May 1st, you will be able to buy from this collection on my website, wicklesscandles.scentsy.us, or your consultant's website. I don't remember if the bars you can buy individually. Let me just double check. I think you can. Yes, you can buy them individually, but then you can also get them in this 4-pack bundle for $24. And you won't be able to club these bars. So if you do like any of them, you won't be able to club them until June 1st, because the first month of its promotion, all the proceeds, well, not all the proceeds, a percentage of the proceeds will be donated to a charity. So that's why they do like the first month where you can't club it, and then after that you can. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. You guys, this is why I say you have to warm things yourself. You could certainly go off of other people's opinions, especially if they have like the same scent preferences as you and things like that. But honestly, you need to warm things to really get a true feel on what they are. So we're going to start with the one I didn't like the least on cold, which was the Blue Lavender and Bergamot. So Blue Lavender and Bergamot, it is bergamot, lavender, and a touch of eucalyptus. This was totally not what I was expecting. I was really expecting like a beautiful mix of feminine and masculine with the lavender and the bergamot. I thought it was going to be a really pretty cologne, a great masculine scent to like have, since they've literally got rid of everything that was masculine. We don't have Hendrix anymore. We don't have Sheer Leather. We don't have My Hero. We don't have like Dark Harbor or Ocean or Zeppelin, Business Casual, My Dear Watson. Like none of those good masculine scents are available anymore. So I was really hoping that this would be a pretty masculine cologne type scent. It is not. So I actually did 4 cubes. I warmed 2 in my half bath laundry room, and then I did the other 2 cubes in the adjacent bonus room that bathroom and laundry room is like off of. I gotta pull up my notes here because I wrote down notes because I knew I was gonna forget some things. Okay, so the first thing that I realized when I was warming this is that the fragrance was warming more sweet than it did on cold. And I think that's because the eucalyptus note turned from like an essential oil eucalyptus to more of a minty eucalyptus when it was warming, which I thought that was promising because I'm like, okay, it's not as sharp, it's not as aggressive as it was on cold, so maybe it's gonna blend out and mellow and be that nice cologne scent that I want it to be. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. So this is one of those scents that for me, I can't smell it in the room that it's warming in, but if I go outside of that room, I can smell it. So it was definitely throwing outside the room. So it was actually throwing into the downstairs hallway and like staircase area. So I could smell it there, but I could barely smell it in the 2 rooms that I was actually warming in. And unfortunately, even though this smells like it's going to be like strong or at least like a medium plus on cold, it was not. It was actually pretty light. I want to say like light plus light medium. Or medium light, I should say. Light plus medium light. But The herbal note, the herbal lavender, it's very more herbal lavender than French lavender. It's almost to the point where you're kind of getting a touch of a marijuana vibe. Like, it's so herbal that it's teetering that line where it could turn into like a marijuana scent. So unfortunately, this is not going to be a repurchase. This was a bar of disappointment in my opinion, and it's sad because, like I said in my first video, this fragrance is going to be like available in everything. So it's going to be like in body cream, the Scentsy soak, a room spray, and a oil diffuser. Not a diffuser, a diffusing oil. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. So maybe the diffusing oil will be different, but this is the bar of disappointment in this collection, in my opinion. Now, I really do think that the people that are going to appreciate this one are the ones that do like more herbal scents, more essential oil-based scents. I don't know if really liking lavender is going to make you like this scent or not. I mean, it is very herbal lavender. But like I said, when it's warming, it's like riding that line where it could be, you know, people could get marijuana from it if you're not too careful. I want to see if I can mix this with something, and maybe that will bring some new life to it. But honestly, I don't want to have to pay $6 just to mix it to enjoy it. So I think my overall opinion and final review on Blue Lavender and Bergamot, it is not for me. And mostly because I was hoping for a completely different fragrance out of this than what it was. So that will not be going in my club. I will not be repurchasing that one. Okay. Then we've got Lemon Mandarin. So Lemon Mandarin, I can pull up my scent notes, is a citrus fusion of Meyer lemon, mandarin, and a hint of lime. So I definitely agree with all that. So interesting. On warm, this still smells like black tea infused with lemon slices, orange slices, and lime. I'm still on warm getting that black tea, unsweetened tea note. And it's so nice. It's actually warm and kind of cozy. It's so good though. But it's not a zesty citrus. It's more of a creamier, like zen-like citrus. So I think if you don't like heavy lemon scents, like if you're not that into Squeeze the Day or Lemon Sorbet, Sparkling Yellow, the Wish Bar, any of those like super sugary, super bright, zesty lemons, or even like if you like lemon, but you tend to get like that cleaner note with it, I really think Lemon Mandarin is going to be a better option for you because it is more subtle, it is more mellow, it's not super aggressive or zesty or bright. It's really like a creamy citrus, zen-like citrus. And I really like this black tea. Now, I know they say there isn't black tea in here, but I'm totally getting like a black tea, sweetened tea, like note in here. So my opinion has definitely changed on this one. It's a medium citrus, so it's not as like in your face powerful as like Cocoa Lime or Sparkling Yellow or things like that. It's more of like that middleman citrus, but I really think this is going to be nice in the summer. I think this is really going to develop, and I do think it will probably get stronger over time. But I really did enjoy this. Now, will I club it? No, I probably won't club it, but I'll definitely grab like a 3-pack of it while it's still available. So what I'll probably end up doing is I will club it with a quantity of 3. So the next time my club processes, I will get my 3-pack and then I will boot it out of my club. And then I will have this to warm on days that I want citrus, but I want a more mellowed version. And I do think this one I wouldn't put it in large spaces, and I wouldn't put it like an open concept unless you want to use your whole bar. I really think this is better for like offices, bedrooms, bathrooms, that type of thing. So this is now moved up on the list. Chamomile and vanilla. This one was chamomile flower and sheer vanilla for the scent notes. This is extremely pretty when it was warming. And again, I definitely get the chamomile, and I do get like a vanilla floral with this. But it's very pretty and very sweet. Not like sickly sweet, like a bakery sweet, but more like a sweet floral. Like a pretty sweet floral. It is on the lighter side. Oh, and I should say with lemon mandarin, I didn't even tell you, I did 4 cubes in my kitchen. That's where I warmed that one. I totally forgot to say that. For chamomile, I did 3 cubes in my upstairs bathroom because I did want to keep it to a smaller space because on colds, it did seem like it was going to be a lighter scent. And this actually picked up a lot more strength than the lemon mandarin. This was like a medium plus in that bathroom. And I don't know if that's because I used the 3rd cube, where normally I only use 2 cubes in that room. But I really wanted to get like a really good first impression on this one when I was warming it. So like I said, it's very pretty. A lighter, creamier floral. It kind of smells like a lotion that you would use if you were getting like a massage, like at a spa, that type of thing. And I did notice with this one that it was stronger, like I could smell it more predominantly when the door was closed versus me having the door open. And I picked up on that because I was giving all the kids baths. So I had the door shut and the door was open and the door shut. So I was noticing that I was getting like an uphill like tick on the strength when it was still melting down because of the door opening and shutting. So this would be one that you would probably have to keep it to a smaller space, maybe use an extra cube than you normally do. I don't think it would do very well in a larger space unless you use like the whole bar. But this was very pretty. Definitely was a lot better than what I thought it was going to be on cold. So I did appreciate that. Again, is it a club-worthy bar? To me, it's not a club-worthy bar because I didn't get much performance out of it. Now, it did perform stronger than Lemon Mandarin, which is the one I'm liking right now the most. But because the uniqueness of this bar, I think it kind of gives it a club contender, like, not... Yeah, it definitely gives it like a club contender status. Like it could be club worthy because of the uniqueness in it. And we rarely get chamomile scents. So I feel like if you love chamomile, if you like sweeter, creamier, lighter florals without any perfume notes, then you'll really, really like this one. But just know that it's not going to be super strong. Keep it to smaller spaces. Use maybe an extra cube or 2 to get the most out of your, you know, warm with the bar. Am I going to repurchase it? I may grab like 1 or 2. So again, this will probably be one I throw in my club before the limited time collection's up. Do like a quantity of 2. That way when my club processes, I have my 2 bars, I kick it out, and then I'm good. Last but not least, Rosemary Mint. You guys, I'm so sad on this one. So Rosemary Mint was fresh garden mint with rosemary oil and eucalyptus. I loved this on colds. Oh, it still smells amazing on cold. It's like a spring summer version of red cedar and sage because of the sharpness in here, and it's very herbal and all of that. Unfortunately, it did not warm the same way. This was too late. I did 4 cubes in this room. So my normal warmers, I haven't changed them out yet. I did 4 cubes. It's very light. It's a lot lighter than you would think it would be on cold. On cold, it seems like it's going to be a strong scent. It's not. It's like light plus. Very herbal. Very, very more herbal on warm. And it's less minty. Less minty on warm too. On cold, it's very minty. That eucalyptus is giving off like an icy mint coolness. I did not get that on warm. Unfortunately, when it's warming, it definitely smells like someone just toked up and then sprayed like Glade air freshener to try to cover it up. Yeah, total marijuana bar on warm. It sucks so bad too, because on cold it's lovely, and I feel like these would be great in pods. Like it would be perfect to offer this in a pod form for those people that like essential oils. But unfortunately on warm, this was a completely different fragrance. Turned my nose. I can't get that marijuana stench out of my nose. So this unfortunately will not be a repurchase, and I will not be clubbing it, which is sad. So this is now my ranking for the mental health collection. So now I like Rosemary Mint the least, followed up with Blue Lavender and Bergamot. And that's only because the Blue Lavender and Bergamot has less of a marijuana vibe than the Rosemary Mint. Then we're rounding up my second favorite to Chamomile Vanilla. And this is because it was a very pretty, creamy, light, sweet floral that I really think would be good to have a couple of bars of this in my stash when I'm in the mood for that type of scent. But I'm definitely not going to club it. And then my favorite now is the Lemon Mandarin, which I originally had thought would have been my favorite based off scent description before I even smelled the bars. I really, really like the black tea note in here. And I really like the fact that it is a less zesty, more creamier, like citrus. I could really appreciate this one on hot summer days and days that I don't need that palette like reset. Like I want citrus, but I don't need it like to fill my house. You know what I mean? So that's my final review on the mental health collection. What do you guys think? Did your opinion change on these bars from when you cold sniff them to when you warm sniff them? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, because honestly, I am still shocked that my opinion changed based off just reading the scent description, then smelling them on colds, and then warming them. And it goes to show that you really do have to warm scents, because everybody's sniffer is different, everybody's house is different, and you really don't know how a thing is going to perform. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. And again, this won't be available till May 1st. So definitely, if this is something that you want to purchase, you can go on my website, wicklesscandles.scentsy.us. On May 1st, I will have a party link open for this collection for people to attach orders to. I would appreciate it if you did place an order, if you were thinking about ordering. Anytime I get orders like that, it always helps for me to get things like this so I can review them for the channel. We all know I'm not here to recruit. But I always appreciate when anyone wants to order. So again, mental health awareness. Hope you guys like it. Talk to you in my next video. Bye.